We are back! It is time for SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. WCW did well earlier on, but now it is my turn to try to outdo Cyrus. Welcome to ECG, ladies and gentlemen. I, as always, am your host, Swerve. Joining me alongside, as always, is Cyrus.
Hello.
Thanks for joining me today, Cyrus.
Alright.
How do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you have a chance?
Yes. I also have a cold.
Do you?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about that earlier.
It's just because it's steadily getting worse as
Right,
the day goes on.
I understand. We want to take a quick second to remind you guys, as always, that you can get with ECG in a number of ways. Follow us on Twitter at ECG Tweets. Use the hashtags WeAreElite and Crux of Dumb to keep the conversation going. Make sure you guys also follow us on YouTube. We are up over 200 subscribers right now, and it's great. Make sure you guys also follow us on Twitch, and no matter what you do, turn on notifications so you always know when ECG is streaming. Sorry, so we're ready to do the SmackDown.
Yeah.
All right, do you have anything you want to say about WCW before we get going here?
Who's good? Everyone should watch it.
Okay. Thank you
Watch
so
my
much.
shit. I do stuff.
Thank you so much, sorry. All right, then. It is time to start SmackDown. Welcome to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live on ECG Gaming, brought to you by Twitch TV. I am Swerve, your host, alongside, as always, is Cyrus, and we are live in Memphis, Tennessee. Cyrus, are you ready for SmackDown?
Hell yeah.
Do you like that SmackDown Live arena?
Yeah, that does look really nice.
Oh, that cold is getting worse.
Yeah.
You were not kidding.
If I turn my stream, it's fine. Now I'm dying.
I mean to laugh at your pain, but the way you phrased it was quite funny.
I'm good. Let's do this.
Alright. This is good.
Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna kick things off with a promo tonight, which is typical WWE stuff.
Yep.
And as we kick off SmackDown Live, here comes the Lunatic brings Dean Ambrose, Cyrus. Dean Ambrose was one half of the match of the night, without question, at Money in the Bank, when he took on and lost to the new world champion, AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
Dean,
match was an instant classic.
and he could not look happy about the results of that at all. Oh, what a fine and glorious day it is to be alive. Oh, baby, 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 baby. If you think you're having a great day, then I'm having an amazing day. My day is better than all of your days combined. There are only so many handshakes, so many autographs, so many fake smiles I can put on every single day. I get in this ring, and I put my body on the line for your entertainment. And where has it gotten me? Absolutely nowhere. everything I have, everything I am or ever wanted to be, I've left in this ring. And now, I'm taking it all back. Find yourselves another hero. Dean Ambrose seems very upset about this whole loss, Cyrus.
Do you blame him? He lost his championship.
No, I don't, but this is quite a strong change of mind. You don't have to like any of this. In fact, I hope you don't. I hope you get angry. I hope you hate me. I hope you hate even more that despite it all, I still make you spend every last cent of your paycheck to see me. Keep making that noise and filling my pockets. You idiots are going to learn the hard way that I am no longer the guy you once knew. I am no longer the guy you cheer. I'm the guy you despise. The guy who makes your blood boil just by the mention of his name. I'm the guy you hate, and I don't care. Well, Cyrus, Dean Ambrose seems to have gone off the deep end here a little bit.
That loss has affected him. He's turned against fans.
No questions asked. Dean Ambrose does not seem happy, and he's making his way up the ramp, but I'm being told he's got a match next, so he won't get very far. All right, so Cyrus, I think that was a pretty decent promo there that Dean just put on.
Yeah, it was really good.
Interesting to start your show off with a heel turn.
Sorry, what?
Wow.
Sorry.
You. I won't get mad at you because you're sick. Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
And welcome back to SmackDown Live here in Memphis, Tennessee. And it's time, again, for the man who just spit in our entire crowd, Cyrus. It's Dean Ambrose, the former world champion.
Went backstage and got his jacket, and now he's back out again.
He wanted to prove earlier on tonight that he had changed. Losing the championship to AJ Styles had made him different. And I think that promo that he cut a minute ago proved it.
Yeah.
Cyrus, what do you think about the way Dean Ambrose has supposedly changed?
I didn't realize he was so petty to turn on the fans after one loss.
A major loss, but yes, one loss. And here comes Sami Zayn. Speaking of a man who will never turn on the fans, here comes Sami Zayn. Cyrus, I have to believe that Sami Zayn is in it for life at this point.
Yeah, he enjoys performing for the fans, and so he's just happy to be down here.
And he'll be taking on a man in Dean Ambrose who couldn't be less happy to do anything. So this one should boil over, if nothing, for the fact that these two have a problem with one another. Look at Sami Zayn getting hyped. The fans getting hyped for him. Cyrus, this should be good.
Yeah.
Boy, you are really feeling it over there, aren't you?
Yeah. It's starting to settle in, and it's not good because I've got work in the morning.
Oh, that's bad. Dean Ambrose and Sami Zayn set to go one-on-one here.
This should be a good showing as well.
Here on SmackDown Live on ECG. As you know, Cyrus, WCW and WWE are in direct competition here tonight. WCW won. Well, WCW put on a good show earlier tonight with a potential to win. What are your thoughts on SmackDown? What is SmackDown going to have to do to top WCW?
It's going to have, for one, it's going to have a spot that competes with Jimmy Uso's super kick. Other than that, just putting on some solid matches should really combat it, and some decent promos to match should be quite good as well. A
nice spine buster there by Ambrose, who's got a sledgehammer. And I'm not aware of this being a no disqualifications match. In fact, and look at the cat and mouse game that they're putting on here. Oh, he missed. And now Sami Zayn takes the sledgehammer, and he actually looks like he used the handle to hit Dean Ambrose. Oh, chops.
Maybe Ambrose really doesn't care anymore, and he's quite happy to get himself disqualified.
Perhaps. I wouldn't rule out the possibility. Arm drag takeover. And now a counter by Sami Zayn. And a reverse DDT. And now the drop kick to the side of the head. And look at that!
Second rope senton.
Man, you are being defeated by the sickness right now. Running Bulldog.
Trying to stave it off.
Cyrus is being a man of the people here today. Misses the double elbow drop. And now, inverted DDT. Oh, throws him right over the top rope. He got right out of the way and threw him right over the top rope, and now Dean Ambrose relishing in the fact that these fans can no longer stand him.
It's an interesting tactic to turn on the fans like that.
And now throws him into the... Oh, they're going all the way up the stage here. Ambrose and Sami Zayn are moving their way up the ramp. The ref is not counting, so maybe this is a no disqualifications match. And another knee drop. And again, Sami Zayn dropping the knee.
Bryan just crossed the bridge of the nose. That's going to make it hard to breathe.
You would know all about that. Blue Thunder Bomb! Blue Thunder Bomb on the outside. And the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Indeed, a Falls Count Anywhere match seems to be present to counter the one that WCW put on earlier on in the night. But a counter there by Dean Ambrose. And again, Dean Ambrose looking strong, Cyrus.
Looks like he's sizing Sami Zayn up.
Going for it on the outside. Dirty Deeds on the floor. A Dirty Deeds on the floor. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Dirty Deeds on the floor. And somehow Sami Zayn is still okay. Drop kick.
It just goes to show that Sami Zayn's made of tougher stuff.
And now sweeping the leg. Oh, that's classless by Dean Ambrose. Charles, let's get a prediction from you about how this one's going to play out.
I think possibly Dean's more aggressive side is gonna pick him up the win tonight.
There's certainly the chance of that happening. No one will argue with you there. As now they find themselves back in the ring, where the action belongs. Oh, arm breaker. And now a jawbreaker to follow. And a huge kick. And a big elbow as well. Goes behind. There it is again. The Blue Thunderbolt for the second time. The ref is on the outside of the ring. What's he doing out there? And there he is, and a kick out instantly. And Sami Zayn cannot believe it.
What is he going to have to do to put Dean Ambrose away?
We'll find out. Running Bulldog. And now a forearm to the face, followed by another one. Into the corner. Clothesline. And another Bulldog.
Ambrose really fired up.
Really fired up. Right to the head. Trying to get Sami Zayn back to his feet. Flying elbow to the head. And a cover off that. 1, 2. That's it. The flying elbow from Dean Ambrose gets the win. You were talking about being more aggressive. Now we see it.
Yeah. A brutally short match, I would say, though.
I would say you're not too far off with that. Several attempts at wins throughout the match. And it would be Dean Ambrose who takes the win just moments after telling the fans he was through with them. You got to think this is important. Dean Ambrose on the way back to a title hunt, hopefully, in his mind.
I'm sure he feels he deserves it.
I'm sure he feels like he's ready to earn it. I'm sure he feels like he doesn't care if anyone, especially you, thinks he deserves it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That was a bit disappointing in my mind. I don't really think that was the best match that it could have been.
That could have been. There could have been more to it.
Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles is still the best match we've done so far.
Oh, easily. Oh.
Well.
Yeah, that's happening.
We hope you guys don't like Zack Ryder that much, because he's going away for a while.
He's going to a little place we like to call Suplex City.
ECW. The purgatory of wrestling. Welcome back to SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo, woo, woo.
It was a popular trend at the draft. It trended worldwide on ECG's version of Twitter. Zack Ryder, hashtag Ryder to SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with the final pick in the draft, SmackDown did indeed draft Zack Ryder. And it is good to see this young man out here, is it not, Cyrus?
He can be quite an exciting character, so it's good to see him being put to use.
Ryder to SmackDown is here, Cyrus.
Yeah. Are you happy you pandered to the crowd?
Oh, we're going to make this personal now, Mr. WCW.
Well, maybe.
Did I pander to them?
You went with what they
Perhaps, Cyrus. I drafted Zack Ryder to prove a point to the SmackDown fans, to the SmackDown universe. Perhaps I drafted Zack Ryder to prove to them that underdog stories are just that. They are stories. And that is why I made a phone call to my good friend Paul Heyman and called in a favor. Tonight will be the last time you see Zack Ryder on SmackDown. Easy come, easy go.
Wow.
What?
I didn't know you'd stoop that low.
Stoop that low? Let me tell you about stooping that low, Sarge. You see, the fans on SmackDown here were privileged for years to have such a good roster. They got carried away. They started to think they know better than people like me, the GM of SmackDown. You know what? I'm sick of you thinking you know better than me, the GM of SmackDown, okay? They wanted Zack Ryder here. So what I did was I brought Zack Ryder in not to give them what they wanted, to give me what I wanted, which was to see the real men and women on this show rule the landscape. Brock Lesnar is going to do me a favor right now and deal with one of the little weasels that popped out of the ground hole on the golf course that is SmackDown Live.
Wow.
I'm not going to play nice with you anymore, Saris. I am going to be as aggressive as I need to be, and that is a nice suplex by Brock Lesnar.
I'm hoping for an upset victory now.
I don't care what you're hoping for. What part of me not caring about what you think did you not understand? This is SmackDown. This is not WCW. I do not care what you want. I care what I want.
On a side note, I think it broke.
Ah. Better?
There we go.
Okay, good. Can't have our commentary team having a problem.
My monitor was broke. I apologize.
It's okay. As now, Brock Lesnar finds himself on the ground. Short-lived, I'm sure. He'll be fine. He'll be just fine. I have no doubt in my mind.
Ryder's not letting him get back to his feet, so...
It's fine. Everything is under control. Do you see who's at ringside with Brock Lesnar? Do you?
Yeah,
so everything is fine.
Okay. As long as you believe that.
I do believe that. And I don't care if you don't believe that. I don't at all. Even a little bit.
Okay.
You know, what did I have to do to deserve to sit at this table with you?
I don't know. I'm sure you're quite privileged, though.
I used to have a good buddy named Connor who was significantly better at this job, might I say.
That's fair enough, but where is he?
You know what? If I knew, you wouldn't be here, so I think it's best for you to kind of keep that a mystery, don't you? As Brock Lesnar begins hitting the elbows on Zack Ryder, I told you it would be fine, and I was right. As we take a look now at the decimation of Zack Ryder before your very eyes here, I hope the SmackDown fans are happy with what they've done to this young man. I hope they're proud of the bloodlust. Cover here. One. And a kick out there. I hope they're happy with what Brock Lesnar is going to do to this young man because it's your fault. It's your fault out there, universe. You could have made Zack Ryder a star on WCW where he could have gone and played with the other people at his level, but you brought him to SmackDown, and now he's going to play in a playground of beasts.
You say that, but...
And there's Paul Heyman.
My Jimmy Uso beat your beast.
Your Jimmy Uso had 4 other guys in the ring with Brock Lesnar. Your Jimmy Uso did not pin or submit Brock Lesnar. Your Jimmy Uso climbed a ladder and pulled down a briefcase. Hardly an accomplishment, I would think. Cover here. 2 and a kick out. Zack Ryder looks disappointed, but I can't imagine what he would be disappointed in. There's nothing to be disappointed about when you're Zack Ryder. Losing is commonplace.
Oh, big slap to Brock there.
Yeah, and Brock's not going to take that well, is he? There's a nice suplex. Lesnar's second of the match. Our fans definitely understand what's up as they chant Suplex City. Two, that's three, that's four, that's five suplexes, Saurus, for Brock Lesnar. Do you feel like you owe me an apology yet?
No.
Well, you're about to, because here comes the F5. I would get excited, but this was always going to happen. 2, 3. Thanks for coming, kid. I would say let's take a look at the highlights, but highlights usually implied something surprising happened. Nothing was surprising about the decimation of Zack Ryder. Nothing was surprising about the Beast Incarnate doing what the Beast Incarnate does. And Saurus, I hope you were paying attention, because that wasn't just a message to Zack Ryder. That wasn't just a message to my fans. That was a message to WCW as well. There are certain people in this world who are better than others. You are looking at the best of the best. And I would be hard-pressed to find anyone on your roster who could even fathom competition for this man.
I can think of a few.
Well, good for you, because you're wrong.
We will see. One day we will see.
Yes, we will. The box has crashed, so I must break character to fix it. Which just feels great. I hope you know I'm in character. I'm not really fucking with you, by the way.
I know.
Okay, okay. As long as we're good here. The audience has ranked that match a disaster, and it was for Zack Ryder, which is the point. So thank you, you stupid idiots. Lesnar only needed 5 suplexes to win that match, Saurus. As we move on, this is actually the one we are going to simulate because we have too many matches. And it would be that Sasha Banks has defeated Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss, so good for her.
Yay.
Alright. Saurus, listen, you're British, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hungry as fuck. What should I eat when we're done here?
What you got?
I mean, I got a lot, but I'm thinking I could go out. Oh, apparently I was in a party. I didn't realize I was in a party.
I don't know, pizza?
That sounds always good. Maybe I'll order out. Okay. Welcome back to SmackDown Live, the land of the Giants. Now we're talking. Bring out the old school.
Giants.
Take a look at the tag team champions here on SmackDown. Bubba Ray and D-Bun, the Dudley Boyz, and Saurus. How does it feel to take a look at some truly great tag team champions?
Well, I mean, they're
Well,
alright.
we're waiting.
Hold on.
Oh, Mr. Professional didn't prepare. What a shock. I feel like, you know what I feel like, Saurus? I
What?
feel like a shark surrounded by sea bass. That's what I feel like. The Dudley Boyz are here in SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. SmackDown Live, the show of shows. As our tag team champions make their way to the ring.
I have to question the land of the Giants.
Oh, do you? I'd love to hear this.
I'm sorry, you don't have that many Giants.
Really?
Yeah. I can
Well,
name 5 Giants on my roster.
Oh,
Like
gag
actual
me.
Giants.
For the greatest thing going and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Well, my day is now ruined, so I hope you are happy to have ruined another new day. New day. We go live now to our ECG social communication panel. We give our good buddy Finn Balor a welcome. Finn Balor, welcome. This is the, what is this, third match of the night?
Third match of your night, anyway.
Yes.
Missed all of my night, Finn Balor.
But if you missed any of WCW or any of SmackDown, you will be able to find full-length episodes on the ECG official YouTube channel.
Yeah.
See, Cyrus, what I just did there is called plugging the show. If WCW was good at it, maybe you would have done the same. Anything to take the attention off of a grown 300-pound man doing snow angels in the middle of the ring. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Don't forget the unicorn horns.
Oh, I was trying. And then you had to remind me, so thanks again for ruining my day, Cyrus.
And the trombone.
Right. All I can say is I hope to God that the Dudley Boyz put this away.
Yeah. Otherwise, that'll be embarrassing for you, won't it?
No, it would be embarrassing for the Dudleys. I have no ties in this.
Don't you?
Well, I booked a match, but I don't care. Losing here for the Dudley Boyz would not mean anything. The New Day are they're just here. They don't matter.
And they're part of your tag division.
They are part of my division, but they're part of my division in the same way that the appendix is part of the human body. It doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. As Bubba Ray with an arm breaker there. I'm going to break character real quick and pull our audience if they want me to be a heel on SmackDown. I think it'd be fun to have like Cyrus as the good guy on face. But what's going to be fun is I'm going to be a face on WCW and then be a Super Mondo heel on SmackDown. I think it's fun. You think it's fun? You think it's a good idea, Cyrus, to have me be a heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be a heel then. I feel like I do better as a heel anyway. Because I say stupid shit like the appendix comment.
Yeah. If I wasn't so ill, I'd probably,
So
more of a fight.
Alright, I will be a heel then for the remainder of the universe mode. Alright, back in character in 3, 2, 1. As Devon now working over Kofi Kingston. A big powerbomb there. Devon Dudley tags in Bubba Ray. Even you must admit, Cyrus, that it is great to have the Dudleys back in SmackDown.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Dudleys were always entertaining back in the day.
You say that like they're not now. Are you belittling what they're doing now?
I mean, they haven't done anything yet.
Oh, really? They haven't done anything. Let me ask you a question. When they walked down to the ring, what were they wearing around their waists?
Ooh, wow, you put some tag belts on them.
Okay, let me ask you this question then, Cyrus. Our tag champions faced off at Money in the Bank, did they not?
Yes.
Who was victorious at Money in the Bank?
The Dudleys.
1-0. Your move. Tag made to Xavier Woods here.
Well, once I crown more deserving tag champions, we'll have a rematch, maybe.
Maybe if you had more deserving competitors on your show, you wouldn't have to worry about how deserving your champions were of being your champions. What does it say about your show when you think your own champions are undeserving?
Well, how about the
we're waiting.
The other champion versus champion match?
Which one? I've seemed to have forgotten.
Oh, the one where
Rolls out of the way.
DDP beat The Miz.
Right, because we're also concerned about what DDP does with his free time. Tag made.
We all know what he does with his free time. He does yoga.
Right. I don't think I necessarily care about a guy who does yoga. This is professional wrestling.
Says the guy with the tag team that wears unicorn stuff and has a 300-pound man doing snow angels.
And they're about to lose. They're about to lose. At least they're still wrestling. I give them credit for wrestling. They're just idiots. It's like the presidential election. I give them credit for being presidential candidates, but they're both idiots. And don't you make a comment. You don't even exist. Cover 1. Kick out at 1. Tag made to Devon here. As Xavier Woods is finding himself in a bad part of town. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Xavier Woods. Stomping on the back. And a big elbow drop. As now he's sent into the corner. Sars, the Dudley Boyz are really starting to fire up here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. It'd be interesting to see how they finish this.
Double flapjack. And he took out the ref. Devon Dudley maybe miscalculated and took out the ref. We have irrelevant fans in our irrelevant chat saying irrelevant things, which I will not read on air. I will not give the graces to.
Then I will.
Not on my show, you won't. Oh, laugh it up, big boy. As Bubba Ray is in the corner, stomping around, trying to wake up Xavier Woods. Grabs him by the throat. And the standing two-handed choke bomb. Uh-oh. The bionic elbow plants Xavier Woods on the ground. Cover here. 1, 2. Oh, and Kofi Kingston saves the match. But the ref really needs to do a better job of keeping Kofi Kingston out of the ring when he's not supposed to be in there. He's not the legal man. He stays on the apron. Float over, neck snap. Finn Balor, that's what his dad did to his mom. Kick to the leg, and a shining wizard. And the ref is holding back Devon, but he's distracted. He's not counting the pin. And now he does. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2, as it should be. Xavier Woods tags in Kofi. If you've missed any of SmackDown so far, Dean Ambrose, cover 1, kick out at 1. Dean Ambrose made the right decision, the smart decision, the decision that'll get you ahead to leave the fans behind at the start of the show, where he then went on to defeat Sami Zayn. Just after that, the abomination on my roster that is Zack Ryder was annihilated thoroughly by Brock Lesnar. And I believe that is the last time you will see Zack Ryder on SmackDown. So, to those of you who advocated him being drafted here, being drafted to the superior show, what did you think was going to happen? You knew what was going to happen, and you maybe have ended that man's career, so I hope you all sleep really well tonight. He could have gone to WCW and done just fine over there with the B+ players, but now he's over here on the A+ SmackDown, and look what you've done. You've probably ended his career. Cover here. 1, 2, and saves the match, does Devon. What a partner Devon Dudley is. That is the test of a tag team.
I'd hate to point out that WCW is 2-1 over SmackDown.
In what regards?
You beat my tag team. You lost against my United States champion. And my guy won the Money in the Bank.
Do you think I care at all about that Money in the Bank nonsense?
You should.
Why? Who on my show needed an underhanded boosted tactic like that to win?
Any number of them.
What?
Any number of them.
Like who? Name specifically who. Cover here. 1, 2. And that's it. The New Day has defeated the Dudley Boyz.
Well, there you have it.
Now I have what? That they had to cheat to win? No, please. Forget it.
I didn't see them cheat.
Right, like pinning Bubba Ray Dudley in the corner, which is a 5-count break, and repeatedly stomping on him is not cheating? What do you know about wrestling, Cyrus? You have a 5 count to be in the ropes. The New Day held Bubba Ray Dudley in those ropes well beyond 5 seconds. In my opinion, that should be a disqualification, and as far as I'm concerned, this is an illegitimate win for the New Day.
Whatever you need to...
Go ahead and dance, boys. You didn't earn it. You cheated. You cheated viciously. You cheated viciously by pinning Bubba Ray Dudley in the ropes. A 5 count break. I'm going to be having a conversation with that referee when we are done here, when we go to commercial break. Ref, get over here. Ref, get over here. We got to talk about that. I believe you're not going to be happy with what I have to say, Ref. SmackDown Live will be right back. That was actually a decent match. Like, you know, like that wasn't bad at all. Like, if we're being real, it had enough spots where I was able to shit on the faces that I think it worked really well.
Yeah, I don't understand why Devon took out the ref though.
That's a great question, actually. All right, we're setting up a run-in, so I'm going to hide the results. But Cyrus and I had talked about it ahead of time. All right, Cyrus, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Coming up next! Well, I'm not ready to get in character yet. So Cesaro is going to face Curtis Axel, and I know a lot of you are probably wondering why. Well, you'll find out. Let's just say I know what I'm doing. Cyrus will attest to that.
Yeah.
And welcome back to SmackDown Live. As you can see, the referee is standing over here next to me. We just had a long conversation about the results of that previous match, and I do not believe the same mistakes will be repeated. Now, on his way down to the ring is Cesaro. Wait a minute! That is Kevin Owens! Kevin Owens is here! With a steel chair in hand! And he clubbed Cesaro in the spine! Kevin Owens has jumped Cesaro! But Cesaro! Cyrus, what is this about?
I didn't even want to know.
My only guess is that both of these men were in the Money in the Bank match. Perhaps neither one of them winning, they're going to take it on each other. As Cesaro clearly is getting a one-up here on Kevin Owens, I would say.
Yeah, despite the chair shot to begin with.
Cesaro came out ready for a fight, and he's going to get one. Kevin Owens is here on the downside, but a counter there by the elbow. And the float over DDT. Kevin Owens with a point to prove, but Cesaro with a point to prove as well. Stomp to the gut. And now look at the strength of Cesaro. I respect that. I respect that. With a gut-wrench suplex. And Kevin Owens put in his place here, Cyrus.
Yeah.
What just happened? What did we just witness?
I don't know.
Kevin Owens is not going to be happy about that at all. Well, that was interesting. I didn't expect that to go quite that way. Why is Cesaro's music still playing? That needs to stop. Hopefully that doesn't keep playing. And here we go. Finn Balor wanted beard versus bald. Yes, Finn Balor it is. All right. And welcome back to SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen. The current WWE World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles is on his way down to the ring. The fans are not happy about it, Cyrus. I am. I respect this man.
He put on a great show, so I don't know why they're so mad.
You guys see something different tonight? I don't got that cocky or smug look on my face. You see it? Come on, I know I see it. I checked the mirror before I came out. Take a close look. I just realized I left the computer to do this promo, so anything goes.
Whoops.
You know how sometimes you'll hear an old song and suddenly you realize you've been mishearing the lyrics? All these years you thought you were saying one thing, but it's actually something completely different. If I was green, I would die. Well, that kind of moment here in WWE, I thought it was one way, but it's another, isn't it?
I just realized what you said.
I may never be truly like the WWE Universe, and that's okay. I can accept that. The only thing I really want is a chance to make things right with you all. I want an opportunity to earn back your trust and, more importantly, your respect. Finn Balor, it's not done yet. I want to try being your friend, your hero, someone you can all look up to. When you see me, I want you to imagine a montage of our future together. Oh, this is creepy. You and me building sand castles, swinging on swings, doing all the best buddy things. No? Too much? Oops. I bumped the screenshot button. If you guys are willing to support me, we can change the WWE Universe together. We can rule the WWE Universe like Superstar and people who watch that Superstar. Let me work on that. Anyway, let's make the WCW great, or WWE great again. I was reading the Finn Balor put WCW in the chat.
I thought AJ was jumping ship.
Wow, what a disgusting display of pandering by the new champion. You know, I had just built up a respect for AJ Styles. I had just begun to recognize AJ Styles as a legitimate man, and now I don't feel like that's the case.
I quite like him.
Why does he need the fans? He's AJ Styles. He's phenomenal on his own.
Sometimes it's nice to have the backing of the crowd.
Not this time. As we get set to close the show, I just realized I should have done something slightly different, but it's okay.
Put him against a heel?
No, I'll tell you after. Remind me.
Okay.
As we get set for, this might steal the show, Saurus.
Quite possible. Or it could be a massive letdown.
Fuck you. And welcome back to SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I have to have my entire mood changed by one promo?
I thought your mood changed because the New Day beat your tag champions.
They cheated. And I've talked to the ref about that, and there will not be any further incidents. The new WWE World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles is on his way down to the ring at Money in the Bank. He defeated Dean Ambrose in what was a barn burner. And now AJ Styles looks to do the same with his debut on SmackDown Live. Saurus, tell us about him. Right.
Yeah,
let me just do your job for you. AJ Styles defeated Dean Ambrose in that barn burner at Money in the Bank. He is the world champion. He has been a champion all over the world, including Japan, Nashville, Tennessee, you name it. AJ Styles has been there and done that. Now, he will talk the talk, walk the walk here in WWE SmackDown, although the talk that he talked moments ago didn't leave me exactly thrilled. You got anything to say at all of value?
No. Sorry.
That's what I get for having a commentary partner that doesn't exist.
Wow. That's your problem.
You know what I have to say about this?
Yes.
This goat? No. No.
Yes.
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 No. I don't want any part of this. Daniel Bryan is an undersized midget. He has no business in the land of the Giants.
You signed him.
No, I didn't. I drafted him. And I was pressured to draft him by a hefty paycheck, which I received in my bank account, which we will not talk about any further. Daniel Bryan, your time here on SmackDown is limited, I promise you. Oh, isn't this just disgusting? Our wannabe underdog crowd who thinks their opinions matter.
It's wonderful. Everybody's happy.
Oh, everybody's not happy. The one person who matters the most is not happy.
I don't think the fans care.
I don't think I care about the fans. As the main event of SmackDown Live gets underway, it's AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Saras, I'm going to go to you and see if you can muster up something important here. Can you give us a prediction for the winner of this match?
That's a really tough one. But I'm going to have to go with Daniel.
Oh, of course you would. As Daniel now ties up AJ with the headlock and the nice suplex there with a bridge that I will give credit to. That was not quite a Golden Gate-esque bridge. Perhaps maybe a downtown Pittsburgh style of bridge. Perhaps a London bridge, considering it fell down. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but we rebuilt it stronger.
Did you? I don't know your history. I only pay attention to the history of the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, Saras.
Yeah, well, you do that.
A nice moonsault! I will do that, and I will continue to be number one, not only in the world, but in the ratings.
We'll see. We'll have to do a
450 splash!
See what the fans think.
Oh, the fans know. They'll root for you because, again, the underdog stories, but underdogs don't win in real life, folks. And they go behind in the German suplex. And the cover here. 1, 2, nope, not 2, 1. Now, Saras, I gotta say, these two men do a pretty good clash of styles. No pun intended. You know what? No, I did intend it. Suck on it. Tell me what you think about the two of these guys in the ring together.
It should be an exciting match. They've both got a good mix of strikes and high-flying ability.
You know where you would be really good on, Saras? American sports radio, because you just said absolutely nothing. It'll be a good match because they're going to punch and kick each other a lot. Wow. So insightful you are.
Hey, I haven't had all the training for calling matches yet.
You're right, and I still don't know why I hired you.
Because I'm more reliable than Carter.
To that I say indeed. Big elbow to the back of the head. As AJ Styles now finds himself back in the ring with Daniel Bryan right where he wants him. And to the back of the neck, the move that won AJ Styles the World Championship. And again, targeting the neck on Daniel Bryan is a very effective strategy, which I support fully. 2 and a kick out at 2. What about you, Saras? I don't care what you think. As now Daniel Bryan with a punch to the gut.
I was going to say, if you
I don't care.
Well,
but I'll let you say it anyway because my throat hurts.
if you know your opponent's got an injury, an old one, then it's best to target that repetitively because it's always going to put them off their game.
I'm going to start calling you SRS. You know what that stands for?
What?
Care to venture a guess? Sports Radio Saurus.
Yeah.
Because you said absolutely nothing. He could not lock in the yes lock in any remote fashion. Nice back suplex, though. Daniel Bryan might not be able to win this one by submission. He just might not be able to. DDT in the corner. Well, not in the corner.
Can you even see the match?
Saurus, let me tell you a little bit something about seas, okay? You sailed across the seas in the 1700s to be beaten by farmers to lose your country.
If we hadn't come to your country, you wouldn't...
If wishes were fishes, then the world would be an ocean.
Most of it is.
Back to the match now as Daniel Bryan hits the diving headbutt. And the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the champion. Do you think, Saurus, that defeating AJ Styles would put Daniel Bryan right in the title hunt?
I would say yes, but I don't know what you would do.
He's about to be right back in it with the... No, he got out of the way. AJ Styles got right out of the way of that and goes behind for a back suplex. Dodging death, maybe, was AJ Styles there. And now again, looking to go back to the neck. I can't blame AJ Styles for his strategy here one bit.
No.
The move that won him the title, maybe about to win him a match. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Daniel Bryan hangs on. Shot to the gut. Oh, counter! And another suplex by Daniel Bryan, bridges into a pin. The Golden Gate style this time, and a kick out at 1. The ref took a little bit long to get down there. Now,
well,
Saurus, you picked Daniel Bryan. Are you still confident in that pick?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
We'll find out right now. Big diving headbutt, which is a move I think should be banned. And a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. AJ Styles, the champion, will not go down like that. Big elbows. Of course, I'm going to have to pick against you here. I might not like what AJ Styles said earlier. I might not like the change of attitude that he's experiencing, but he's still the champion, and it's going to take a lot more to defeat him.
Maybe this will.
Maybe. I will not deny that. Flying knee. The move that won Daniel Bryan the World Heavyweight Championship by putting him in the main event, which he made Batista tap out. 2, kick out at 2. I should rephrase and say the move that got him into a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's now Daniel Bryan to the outside. Springboards back into the ring. Now slams him into the mat, knee first.
Ooh, stomp to the back of the head.
What is Daniel Bryan doing? For a second, I thought he was going to ode to Pentagon Jr. of Lucha Underground, but he did not do that. And probably for the benefit of AJ Styles.
Just twisting AJ there.
Do you watch Lucha Underground, Saurus?
I do not know.
Oh, of course you don't, because you have no idea what good wrestling is. You watch WCW. Oh, he missed! Daniel Bryan overshot AJ Styles. And that was awesome chant from our crowd, who are a bunch of morons. Cover. 1, 2, AJ Styles had the rope! AJ Styles had the rope in his hand! Who is this ref? I will fire this ref in front of this entire audience next week on SmackDown. Sarge, laugh all you want. You saw it plain as day. AJ Styles had his hand on the bottom rope. That should not have counted. This match should still be going on.
Agreed, but still, it's funny.
No, but still, rules are rules, Sarge. Do you know what we have when we have wrestling with no rules?
SmackDown.
We have TNA, and I'm afraid to tell you that is not an acceptable level of competition. Look again, right here. He grabs the rope. The ref is right there. How do you miss that? How do you miss that as an official? Ooh, we're gonna have a talk about this. We are gonna have a talk about this, ref. You are not gonna be here next week. I will outsource your job to Japan. I promise you, I will not have this ref here next week. I promise you that.
That's what happened when I fired my ref.
Have your moment, people. It won't last.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
And that'll do it for SmackDown.
Jeez, did you steal my ref?
I think I might have, yes. I very well might have taken your ref.
Because he did that, like, what, 3-4 times in the original stream?
You know, Cyrus, you should appreciate me being a heel on the show, because it's going to result in me being incredibly nice to you after, because I feel bad. Oh, God.
It's fine.
That's great stuff. So, Finn Balor has rated SmackDown a 10 out of 10 and WCW a 6 out of 10.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would say my show is about a 7.5 to an 8.
I would put you at a 6.5 as well, as you put me.
Well, the only thing that boosted the show was me being a heel.
Yeah. The rest of it.
And there was controversy. Yeah. There was also legitimate controversy that I can build off of for two separate matches.
I'll give you that with the last match, but.
So what do we want to average out at about a 7 then?
Yeah.
Okay. So SmackDown takes the win in week 1 then, as you ranked in a 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we jump through the rest of the calendar, we will be back for WCW week 2. Oh, it's exciting.
Oh,
I didn't mean to back all the way out there. Let's just take a look and make sure that no rivalries changed. Nothing unusual happened, because it's always very possible that it could have.
Just random things happened.
So far, looks okay.
Yeah.
Interesting feuds on NXT we've got.
Is it? Callisto and that are yours, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ew.
I do indeed have the Lucha Dragons.
And I have...
I think I have Neville against my will as well.
Yeah, and I've got Samoa Joe, so...
Alright, no, Finn Balor, WWE Week 2, or WCW Week 2 will be next Saturday. Tomorrow, if you tune into ECG at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern, you will find Season 4 of Booking Revolution rolls on. Then, at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, the debut of WWE 2K17 My Career Mode. Are you excited for that, Cyrus?
Yeah, though I probably won't be there for it.
That's fine. I don't expect you to be there for it. Well, the results are in, and SmackDown has taken week 1. If you missed any of WCW or SmackDown, check out the official ECG YouTube channel. They will be up there, as well as previous episodes and our old universe modes from 2K16, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. Have you subscribed yet? It doesn't even cost $9.99. It's free. Cyrus, as we get set to go here, do you have anything you would like to say to the fans for next week?
Yeah, just tune in, and hopefully it'll all be just as good as it was this week, if not better.
Fair enough. Well, we thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll see you tomorrow hopefully, for some
Yeah.
stuff. And we'll definitely see you next week for more universe mode. So long, everyone.
Bye.